interesting tactical battle. Bet Victor Jeffrey Freer Stakes gets us underway. 5 runners from the stalls, and they all jump out okay. Sumo Sam, the big grey, she's the first into stride, and she is going to cut out the running early as Al Kareem in second place and Go Daddy races in third. Roberto Escobar ridden with more restraint than usual, and those gaps have opened up very swiftly amongst runners. Al Arsi is currently in fourth place as Sumo Sam, under Tom Marquand, is setting what appears to be a very brisk pace early on. Al Kareem will be happy to lead up the main body of the field, good 5 lengths away. Keep an eye on those sectional times when they come through. Sumo Sam staying away from the rails. In third place is Go Daddy. Al Arsi is in fourth place. And last of the 5 is Roberto Escobar. So in a staying race, a furlong of 12.2 is pretty swift, as Sumo Sam, still racing off the running rail, has the advantage, and that lead remains about 4 or 5 lengths from Al Kareem, who is 3 lengths in advance of Go Daddy. Al Arsi is in fourth place, staying on the running rail, so getting some cover, but he's still 2 lengths to 3 lengths behind the third place horse and Roberto Escobar. So now Sumo Sam will just move back towards the running rail. It's Sumo Sam galloping on, and when she crosses, her lead is only about 2 lengths or so from Al Kareem in second place. 3 lengths back to Go Daddy, 2 to Al Arsi. Roberto Escobar is at the back of the field, so turning down the side of the course. Still Sumo Sam racing freely. Al Kareem is closer, however, in second place. 3 lengths to Go Daddy, then Al Arsi still travelling comfortably, and at the back is Roberto Escobar. Very consistent but swift furlongs, nothing in excess of 13 yet being run on ground that is admittedly pretty swift, and Sumo Sam has been swift through the first half of this race. He still gallops on. Al Kareem 2 lengths further away. Go Daddy in third, Al Arsi just getting a little bit closer, and let's see if they do move off the running rail to try and further break up. But at the moment, Sumo Sam's staying on the fence. Al Kareem is now asked just to begin to close. Al Arsi will explore every dead end to be kept under cover for as late as possible. Sumo Sam still travels well, but now Al Kareem now just tries to turn the screw. Go Daddy and Al Arsi at this stage still travel strongly. Then Roberto Escobar, 3 furlongs to travel. Al Kareem under strong pressure as Go Daddy, with Al Arsi still waiting in the wings, throw down challenges. Go Daddy moves to Al Kareem in the noseband. Al Arsi's got a nice trail in, sitting in behind the 2 leaders, but it's Go Daddy, the 3-year-old, with Al Arsi now pulled out to challenge. Al Kareem battling on the inside. Go Daddy with Al Arsi cruising up. Al Kareem on the inside trying to rally, but Al Arsi's had a nice toe into this, and the class is going to tell. Al Arsi wins well. Al Kareem, as is always the case, sticks to the task, but was outclassed. In third place, Go Daddy. In fourth was Sumo Sam, and Roberto Escobar always towards the back of the field. Getting a toe into the race as long as possible is exactly what Jim Crowley would have wanted, and more or less that's what he got, because Al Kareem and Go Daddy gave him some cover. Al Kareem stuck to the task, but just wasn't good enough on the day. Goes past Go Daddy, who wilted in the closing stages, but Al Arsi's got a good record at Newbury. He's got a good record at Group 3s, and as I say, when he gets the nice suck run into the race, it suits him ideally. Jim Crowley, William Haggas, the 3rd win in 5 years for Shadwell Estates, couple of victories for Huckham, and now 1 for Al Arsi.
And clearly at this level, he's a very talented racehorse.
Yeah, he's so nice to watch, and I imagine Jim Crowley loves riding him when things plan out this way. Travelling hard on the bridle into the final furlong is not something we see too often in the Group 3 level, but he's just had the perfect setup, strong pace to aim at. He's managed to sit in behind a couple that started to really race, and it's just so smooth, Jace.
Yeah, it was. I'm sure when Sumo Sam put the pace to the race, that's the first tick for Jim, isn't it? And then when they came into the straight, Ollie, they stayed down on the fence. Perfect. Another tick for him. No, you know, he can get all the cover, or as much as he can expect in a small field.
And he got Go Daddy as well to help him for as long as possible, just sort of smoothly travel into the race.
It was like a piece of work, pretty much. You know, it's just a case of when Jim wanted to go and join the leaders and when he wanted to ask Al Arsi to stretch. He actually pricked his ears when he was getting to the line. You know, there's so much more in the engine, but this is the way he likes to be ridden. It works. The longer you keep him on the bridle, the better, and he's just going through the motions. It was a beautiful ride. Everything's so smooth, and he's a talented horse on a going day.
3rd win in the race for the man on board, Jim Crowley. He's with that.
Jim, I tell you, it's beautiful to watch. We know the hold-up tactics works, everything works, and he's just a pleasure.
He is. I mean, I must admit, early on, probably didn't get it quite right on him a few times, and But like you say, he's really come to himself. He's improved for being gelded as well, and he's a lot more amenable now in a race. You know, he can take you on a little bit early on, drag you into the race sooner than what you wanted, but that was just it's like riding a piece of work there. It was lovely.
You can see him there just take the bridle, but honestly, Jim, it's more his little face. He's absolutely delighted with himself. He's clearly, you know, a talented horse, but what is it like, right, with these hold-up tactics when you're just waiting there in the wings, ready to pounce? I want to know that feeling from your perspective.
It's a great feeling. You know, when you're in behind and you've got everything covered, and you know when you want to go, he's going to go. And like I said, I probably even got there a little bit too soon. I could have been a bit cheekier on him, but I thought we were cheeky enough at Goodwood. And like I said, it's lovely to Shaker Hirst has got him now. He's, you know, I think he's 7 now, I think so. It's great. He's won plenty of group races now. It's great.
Well done. I'll let you go, but brilliant, absolutely fantastic. What a good boy you are. Yes, such a good boy.
Well, Jim's saying there he's a more amenable horse. I think, as Richard said, he has drifted in his races before. Perhaps punters have some scars from the past. He was sent off the 7-4 favourite in the Coronation at Epsom, won by Pile Driver a few years ago. Do you think we will see Al-Azi win a top-level race before his career is out?
Oh, I'm not so sure whether we'll see him win a top-level contest, but I think he's so genuine that he gives you everything on the bridle. Like, he'll do it all for you without, you know, push comes to shove. He's just one of those, he doesn't find a great deal off the bridle, and when it's happened, I remember one day up at Newmarket things didn't go for him, but look at that. He's gone round in a Group 3 and an absolute hack canter.
But doesn't William Haggas deserve a huge amount of credit for the way he places this horse? You know, he keeps finding these group races that will suit at the right track, right conditions, and